Today I'm going to show you a few ways to utilize muscle testing. Muscle testing is a way for your body to tap into its natural intuition. So your body's always trying to process information, and your nervous system can instantly determine whether something feels supportive or stressful. And then a way that we tap into this is by using muscle testing. When I'm doing emotion code or neuroemotional technique on people, I have a couple of different ways that I dive in to find these answers. So a lot of people are familiar with muscle testing where the arm is being pushed down, and if someone can hold their arm up strong, that usually indicates a yes. And then if you lose that strength, then that usually indicates a no. I have some other techniques I use when I'm trying to figure out what my body wants or needs, or as a means to find answers, like as the body fatigues. If I'm asking a lot of yes or no questions for someone, their arms can get tired, and it makes it harder to determine what the answers are. So one thing that I can do for myself, or like you can do on your own, is the sway test. So you're going to stand and you're just going to try to get equal weight in your feet, have them separated a little bit, and then just kind of tune into your body. And then you say, show me yes. Oftentimes it's a shift forward. Show me no. Oftentimes it's a shift back, but you need to determine what your yes and no is, so make sure you ask that. It can take up to 10 seconds, sometimes more, to get the answer. So don't rush it. It could take a minute to trust your body. I use it for things like going to the crystal shop and determining what crystal that I want that day. I'll hold it and see which direction I sway. So, you can have fun with it. Not trying to necessarily make all life's big decisions with it. Another one that you can do a little more discreetly is the flick test. So you put your pinky on your thumb and you say, show me yes, and try to flick. It'll stay strong if it's a yes, and then I'll say, show me no, and it flicks. And that one could be a little tricky. If you keep doubting yourself and repeating it, then you're going to eventually get the answer you want. Another test that I like to use for emotion code, or just like general questions that I might have, is the ring test, the ring finger test. And you just make 2 loops and you interconnect. And then a yes is usually a strong, and a no, it'll just come apart. And then one that I use in the clinic, and basically everywhere, my favorite is I rely on my pendulum. And everybody can have different answers, different directions with the pendulum. If I ask it to show me yes, the pendulum will start swinging in a clockwise circle. And then when I ask it to show me no, it goes side to side. So those are just a few ways you can do muscle testing. People like to use it for things like finding a particular supplement or choosing what brand they want. Like I said, I use it to find crystals. Sometimes when I'm having trouble ordering off of a menu, I can discreetly do my ring finger test. I have been known to break out the pendulum at a restaurant when needed. So it's it's a way to help you really tune into your body and what it needs, and what it feels like is support and what it feels like is stressful.